Okay, YouTube. So I just about 5 minutes ago shot a video about the drugstore haul that I just had with the makeup products that I got. So I'll fill you guys in who's looking at this video. You could see up here the glue for my lashes because I just did them like an hour ago or something, and I still have to get some warm water and remove it. So I know you guys may want to come for me in the comments. You might be viewing for the first time. You might think, oh, this is the way she presents herself. That is the explanation. Now, if I've given the explanation and you still want to come for me, the platform is open. But guys, I'm just here to basically say hi. Thank you guys who follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, in person, in real life. You talk to me, you text me, you call me, you check on me. Thank all of you guys because I feel like no matter how determined I am to be successful, those relationships, those encounters, those talks, they really, really matter to me. So I thank you. But I wanted to get on here. I'm actually on my laptop right now, and I'm thinking about like I'm speaking to my editor. I'm talking to so many people right now, like through my social media and through my internet or my email, and it just made me think like, guys, we really have to pick it up as women, as men, as people, as individuals. If you know anything about me, maybe in person, you hear some things, about me on social media or what have you, you know that every single job I've ever worked outside of college, I've never really had been entertained. Like, and when I say entertained, it's to the point I've never been challenged. Like, I would work, I would learn the job, I would become excellent at the job, I would do more than expected because that's just who I am, above average, I always want to give my all no matter how minute the job is or how important. That's just a big part of who I am. So I was never challenged. So if you can imagine being talented and being able to be, witty enough to take on so many great jobs, but at some point never being challenged, feeling like I have to go work, but I really don't want to go to work because I really, really, really do not feel like I'm motivated to go to work. Not because I wasn't motivated, but just because I was tired of the mundane lifestyle. So if you knew me, I have a degree in criminal justice, sociology. I'm working on my master's in business administration right now, which I have been for a little while, just because everything I have going on in my life, as well as the structure of the program that I'm attending. And then, that basically I was going to go to law school after school. But however, I graduated college super early, like 2 years early with my bachelor's degrees. And, I could have gone to college and been out of law school like by 23 years old. However, I'm a Christian. I don't know about you guys, but God had a different plan. I didn't lose the motivation. I kept, persistent. I kept doing what it is that I wanted to do and going after my goals. However, somewhere down the road, law school, I feel like he was saying, this is not what you need to do. I had the opportunities. He gave me the opportunities to be able to see, what it is I thought that I was going to engage in. And though I have family members and I have people tell me, oh, you should have still went to law school because you have not only the gift to gab, but you have a way of presenting yourself in a manner that gets your point across that is just a way that can't be taught. While I appreciate those opinions, I'm telling you, like, I literally went after everything, all my goals, had these prestigious internships, worked in law firms and all of that. And at the conclusion, I realized that I do not want to spend the umpteenth hours that lawyers spend in an office a week because, one, you miss out on family time, you miss out on your life, things that you can never get back. I didn't want that. So I went ahead, decided that's not for me at this season, not to knock anybody who's a lawyer, not to say that down the road this might not come back as something that I could pursue. However, I knew that I was a people person. I knew that I had a sales mindset. I knew that my conversations were an investment of my time. And I knew that my time was valuable and I needed to maximize it. So that's what really, throughout the different goals and things that I had, that's what prompted me to get into real estate. So if any of you follow my social media, I'm a realtor. So if you're looking, actively or anything like that, I know some of you have reached out to me. So for me, this is the avenue. I have so much to learn. I have so much to still learn. I don't know everything. No one ever will. However, I know and I feel and every day I wake up, I know I am in the right industry. I work on a lot of different entrepreneurial tasks, but I wanted to get on here to tell you guys, a good friend of mine told me, trust the process. Because the process is the process. And when you trust the process, it's going to do what it's supposed to do. And that is exactly what I did. And by doing so, you discover like maybe what I thought I was going to be doing or should be doing is not what I should, is what I'm called to be doing. So right now I'm literally at a place in life that I've experienced great places, but I'm at that place where I really feel like I am honestly where I would like to be in life. I have a lot to improve upon, but the foundation is exactly where I prayed to be since I was a little girl. Quick story, I wear glasses now and people know like I get frustrated when I can't find my glasses because I can't see driving. My aunt growing up, she would catch me in the room all the time, sneaking under the covers, trying to read a book, trying to educate myself. One day she came in and she said, I thought maybe I was gonna get in trouble or something. One day she had me a book light, illuminated my whole world that she bought me a book light. This book light, I can now read books at night without having to disturb my siblings by turning on lights and things like that. That was one of the greatest investments I had ever received as a young child because I educated myself. First grade, I became one of the number one authors in first grade in my class to write a book and be able to read in front of children authors, be able to read in front of a lot of people in a university. It was amazing. But it was at that time when I was younger that I decided I wanted to be great. And I acted on it. I pursued it. So I say all that to say it has to be within. You have to instill within you the desire to be great. Because no matter how many opportunities come your way or that you are faced with, if you do not tap into your greatness for yourself, doesn't matter how many opportunities you receive, you will never see it in the light of being a part of your journey, being a part of being successful. So I challenge you to look deeply within yourself and ask yourself, what do you want? Not what your mother wants for you, not what your brother wants for you, not what your friends want for you or for society want for you. What do you want for yourself? Because ultimately, learning to love yourself and learning to know what you love and what you want to do and how you want to live this life is the way that's going to allow for you to live your best life. I mean, we all know it. This world, everything is temporary. We can't take anything with us when we leave. It's okay to like nice things, but you have to understand life. Once you understand life, I promise you everything else under the sun is going to make sense to you. I can't tell you how many days I cried not being successful. Emotional, bloodshot red eyes, not over a relationship were these tears, but over my goals. And my sister would tell me in timing, you have to just, know that you're doing the best that you can do and you're doing well. But knowing myself, I knew what I had inside of me. Sometimes people see that you're doing good, but you know how far you can go. You know your limitations. And I felt like I needed to keep giving, so that I can get to the place to where I can see, I could reap what I was sowing, and I must say, to sit here and be 25 years old right now, I am at a time in my life to where it is like an ultimate high that hasn't gone away. I am happy with my decisions as far as career goes. I'm grateful for the many of people who tell me how much I impact them and ask me for advice on a regular. I am grateful to be able to extend myself. There's times where, all I want to do is just see somebody else smile. All I want to do is just see somebody else succeed. Those are the things that can't be taught. Those are things that are within. Those are passions. Those are desires that you want to fulfill and you want to see, go the right way. So I encourage you guys, don't give up. Never throw in the towel. The only time you ever fail is when you stop. And if you never quit, you never failed. I don't care how many times somebody tells you no. Keep searching until you get that yes. I was told what I couldn't do, what I wouldn't be, and where I wouldn't go. I have superseded every stigma ever placed over my life. I say that not to boast, but to tell you, you too can be exactly what you want and who you desire. Just keep going after what you want. If you never had it in your life, you didn't have a father, you didn't have a mother, you didn't have a mentor, it's okay. It's not an excuse. You make adjustments, not excuses. You find that mentor. You find that woman who's a mother figure, a father figure. You look, within your family, or you communicate these things with somebody who can hear you out, and who can guide you in the right way. But it's going to be important for you to know what principles you stand on, because you don't ever want to jeopardize your morals and values for the gain of something that's going to pretty much jeopardize them. So stay true to you. Stay true to you. Stay true to who you are. And in time, I tell you, if you keep working, it will work out in your favor. So I'm sorry I kind of, rummaged on this video. I kind of went on a tangent, but I definitely hope you're motivated. I thank you guys for following YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. My name is Carlisa Victoria. If you guys don't know, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. Continue to tune in because, I love to motivate you guys and just let you know basically about what my journey in life right now looks like and what my journey throughout life is going to look like. So just tag along. More than happy to help you. If you're on my social medias, feel free to drop in on a DM. If you have any advice, I'm real personable. I'm human, So don't ever think that because I'm confident that I'm better than you, because I am not. I'm just like you. I'm human. It's just I choose to own my imperfections. And the moment you choose to own your imperfections, that's the day you'll free yourself. You won't be free by a job. You won't be free, by, being debt free. True freedom comes when you rid everything in your life that is holding you down, everything that has you in bondage. When you decide to let it go and let God, then you will realize that everything that you had, everything that's lined up, that's the real freedom. You'll live life, and no matter how gray or gloomy your days look, you will always have something to smile about. Thanks, guys, for watching. Until next time, see you later.